Do you know how much Adidas lost yesterday for dropping them? Does anybody know how much they lost?
200 million?
5% of 5% was a drop off. So zoom in a little bit. Let's read some of this data that we have here. Adidas terminates partnership with Kanye following rapper's anti-Semitic remarks. The German sportswear giant had faced pressure from public and its own employees to cut ties. Adidas said that they would have a short-term negative impact of 250 million euros on net income in 2022 due to highly seasonability in the fourth quarters. Talent agency CAA confirmed it has dropped Kanye as a client Monday, and he was let go by what's that one? I can't see it. Can you zoom in?
CAA.
CAA last week. Okay, so stock.
That's
right.
Creative Artists Agency.
It's one of the biggest ones. Them, WMA. Yeah. I think it's like a couple of those guys up there.
Yeah.
All right. So guess what? Adidas supported Colin Kaepernick, stock went up. I'm sorry, Nike supported Colin Kaepernick, stock went up the next day. Adidas drops Kanye, stock goes down. We can still see Adidas being right for the decision they made for dropping Kanye and his positions. The part with Kanye that he kept doing, you know, there's a phrase I use when I say, you know, saint status. Saint status is, like when he was talking and saying certain things, and he was talking about politics in California, all I thought about is, does this affect his dad's career? And I said, not really, because he's in saint status. It's Tom Hanks. Like, hey, listen, man, Tom Hanks is in a movie. Guess what you and I are doing on Friday night? We're watching Tom Hanks, period. You got to line up with what? We got Saving Private Ryan, one of the most emotional movies of my life, because I joined the Army, Hunter and Friends, and they said there's a movie coming out. You're going to be the first to see it before the world sees it. We sat there. We cried like a little freaking baby at the end saying, did I make my life count? And his wife's looking at him saying, it's okay, babe. You were in tears. These guys are going to save this guy's life, Saving Private Ryan. Because what? Because he's the only one that's left to continue. You got all these other movies that
Forrest
he did, right?
Gump,
Forrest
Big,
Gump,
Toy Story, Catch Me If You Can, Saving Private Ryan, Sleeping in Seattle, League of Their Own.
He's uncancelable.
He is. He's not freaking Tom Hanks, this guy.
But he is in that status of GOAT status. This is, I watched Black Adam
for music.
For music. He is. I watched Black Adam this weekend.
With The Rock?
Guess what song is in Black Adam?
What song?
Kanye's song. I think it's called Power. Or
Power.
Yeah.
Well, the Facebook song or the social network song.
The movie. Talk about timing. You come out with that movie. In a way, you're kind of supporting his song at a time like this. Black Adam just came out this weekend, and the main song, one of the main songs in the movie is his. This guy's one of the greatest artists we ever had, but he thinks they can't touch him. He's untouchable. Well, unfortunately, they're going to keep doing this to him.
A conversation that we continually have here is, how do you remove the art from the artist, right? Whether that's R. Kelly, whether it's Michael Jackson, whether it's freaking Kanye now.
You can't compare those three, put them in the same category. This guy didn't.
A lot of people would put him in that hip-hop category.
Of talent or
in hip-hop. Kanye is on GOAT Mountain.
Oh, not with what they did with their personal lives.
I'm just saying, art and artistry. I'm just saying, separating the two. Whether it's whatever the issue is, whether it's Picasso, whether it's Michael Jackson, whatever.
Michael Jackson and R. Kelly's issues are different than Kanye's issues, bro. You can't put those. He would be offended if you compare those three together.
Well, the point is, like, I'm separating the musical talent from the personal life of the person, which seems to be in a downward spiral.
Not Michael Jackson, R. Kelly status, buddy. It's like you trying to compare some father TV dads with Bill Cosby. No, Bill Cosby was a mess. So the personal, what Bill Cosby did is a different story of what he was being accused for. This guy's just being accused for saying words that are offensive. Not what R. Kelly did. Not what Michael Jackson's being accused of. His parents would come over and the kids would go upstairs saying he's going to play with them, and the parents are downstairs eating food and hanging out. That's kind of weird.
Fair point. I'm just saying, musically gifted. As a person, it seems like he is in a goddamn free fall.
Well, this is like what I was kind of trying to touch on earlier, right? Like, I really don't know what Kanye said or didn't say, so I can't really speak on it. Obviously, anti-Semitism is terrible. Obviously, everybody should love everybody. Obviously, like, gross generalizations on any group of people is the epitome of ignorance. But I don't know what Kanye said. I also know that the media, you could say, you know, it's a nice breeze today, and the media will somehow skew it as saying you're in the middle of a fucking hurricane. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what you're saying, because I've experienced that myself, right? Like when I did the Jamaican accent, right? Okay, nobody, like, I was the one on my phone, like, reading the comments, okay? What I noticed when that happened is that it was an outpouring of love, like pure love from Jamaicans, okay? It was incredible. Like, Jamaicans, people were commenting, messaging me in patois, you know, giving me so much love and respect because they knew that I was showing love to their culture, right? It was an outpouring of love and support from actual Jamaicans. Meanwhile, it was on CNN. It was on CNN that I did the Jamaican accent, and they labeled me as mocking Jamaican culture and being a cultural appropriator, right? So it's completely. I've noticed personally, and I've been personally offended by the way the media can attack people and make a fucking, you know, a mockery of the truth, right? So I've seen that firsthand, right? And I took it personally. I took it personally because I said, that's not fucking true. Jamaicans, people from Jamaica, are giving me the most love, and you're talking about all these social justice warriors that are labeling me a villain for doing the accent. So, like, what's the fucking? There's a huge bridge here between the truth and what the media is portraying. That's a fact, all right? So I think that's what you were speaking on, Patrick, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to a point where. So first of all, the comment he made is the following comment. Okay, Kanye West says he'll go DEFCON 3 on Jews, and now remove tweet. Zoom in. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jews also. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone, whoever opposes your agenda. Okay, first of all, when you're saying I'm a bit sleepy tonight, you should have just slept instead of just tweeting that comment out. Having said that, you know, Elon Musk called him and they had a conversation together. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Type in Elon Musk called Kanye West and he told him, hey, you may want to kind of, you know, in other words, just chill on what you're saying here. Here we go. Zoom in so we can read this one here. Elon Musk says he spoke to Kanye West about anti-Semitic tweet. Go a little lower. So Elon Musk revealed on Twitter Monday night. Okay, actually, let's read his tweet. Okay. Welcome back to Twitter, my friend. Talked to ye today and expressed my concern about his recent tweet, which I think he took to heart. Okay, cool. There you have it. Hey, you said something bad. Let's talk to you. Don't say that again, man. You're offending people. What is that all about? What were you thinking when you tweeted that out? And then you move on. This will not be the last time a human being said something dumb. And we will also say things dumb. And when you say something dumb, you're going to want to hope people remember how forgiving you were to not put the standards of walking on water, because then you're going to want some people to say, hey, like, you remember when Cuomo was getting canceled? And Andrew Cuomo was getting canceled and everybody was coming after him. And he was bashing Trump for what he did. And then stories came about Andrew Cuomo. And you're like, oh, man, you acted like a saint until now the stories are being talked about you. And now you made Trump look like the idiot. And now you're the one that's actually being canceled and fired as a governor where you have to resign because of what you did. Dude, you may want to judge a little bit less. We're in a society where we jump to conclusion. We want to judge everybody we hate. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm not a LeBron James fan. I'm not a LeBron James fan, period. I don't like his policies. But I have to tell you, I have to understand that this guy was raised without a father to make it where he's at today, where his kids love him, his sons admire him, and they want to be like him when they grow up. And he named his kid LeBron, and his son decided to change his name to Bronny, and he was okay with that, and they're still best friends. I don't like this guy's politics, but man, you got to respect this guy as a father. So we have to sit there and say, dude, I don't agree with you, but I don't want to judge you. I don't want to, because if I'm judging you, I'm expecting myself to be perfect, and I'm God, and you're not. And so
that was my point. Is that what's so hard about refraining from judging a person just because of an opinion that they share. It's like taking every single opinion that someone says as like a personal attack. This is like the normal now. Every single person is walking around on any public figure that they don't even fucking know, on anything that comes out of their mouth, they take it personally. This is a personal attack on me, and I have a right to be offended, and I have a right to join the crusade to fucking cancel you, right? Whereas you could just not give a fuck. What's so hard about not giving a fuck? What's so hard about saying, I don't fucking know that person, so I can't judge them? I haven't met them. I haven't fucking shook their hand. I haven't looked them in the eye before. I don't know who they are. All I know is about a fucking word that came, some words that came out of their mouth. That's not enough criteria for me to make a judgment on this person as a fucking person.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.